Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina and today we will learn how to add thread. I will show you 3 methods to add thread and you can choose which one is the best for you. This is the first method of adding thread. You will start by putting a new thread on the needle and sew around 1 inch or 2 centimeters behind the thread, the old thread where it's exiting. In my case it will be maybe here. I think here it's good. When I will put the new thread, I will make sure to leave a tail just like this that I will sew back in my work like this, and then I will go all the way here. Now that my new thread is coming here, I will end up with 2 threads. One is the old one and one is the tail from the new one. So what you have to do is to just sew it back and then continue your project with the new one. Now I'm going to sew back one of these threads just like this, not for a long way back, just a little bit zigzag to make sure the thread will stay good. Once you feel it secure, you can make a half knot. I will show you, or you can just cut it like this. Okay, now I can cut it. And then I will burn this leftover thread like this, and you will do the same thing with the small one and continue your project with the thread we just sewed. For the second method, I will use the thread on another color, black color, so you can see better. This is my old thread. As you can see, it's over, so I want to add a new thread. You will start by taking the new thread, leave a tail about a couple of centimeters long, couple of inches long, and make a loop just like this. Now you want to, let me show you again, you want to pull this side of the thread through the loop like this. But before I pull it completely, I take it, hold it with my hand with the other side of the thread and make like this type of knot, like a slip knot. I'm not going to tie it too tight. You'll see why. Now I'm taking my old thread, put it through this loop, and you go through the base of your old thread, and now carefully you're going to tie this knot, not super tight, so you can slide it right here. Okay, now you make it tight, so you will end up with something like this. This is the tail for the new thread, and this is the tail for the old thread. These two you're going to sew it back to the project, and with this you continue your project. Okay, we arrived at the last method. It's my favorite method, but it's not so good when you have to sew through small seed beads like 15-0, so keep that in mind. This is the old thread, this is the new one. I'm going to tie them together like this. Okay, I cross one time and another time. Just make a simple knot just like this, put it super tight, pull it like this. Okay, you end up with 2 small threads here. If you want, you can cut it more, use a sharp scissor for this and cut it in perfect angle, just like this. I hope you can see. And now you have to burn this small threads. I don't know if you can see. Let me make the angle more wider, like this. I have my lighter, and I will just put it just a little bit in the fire on the perpendicular level, just like this. You end up with 2 bulbs, 2 antennas, and then I just pull, and you end up with this knot. That's why I said it's not so good if you have like 15 no seed beads, but it's doable. Depends how small you're making it. So there you have it, 3 methods to add thread. Choose the one you like, and see you next week.